Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys doing today?
Doing good.
Good. I want to welcome you guys to the very first Highlander Peer Mentor Brown Bag Symposium. This is actually the first of a total of 3. Initially, we're going to start out as a book club. However, we don't have the time to do a weekly book club here at Gordon. So what we're going to do is a 3-month symposium on achieving our goals and maximizing our potential. Now, the first symposium, which is today, will cover clarity and how to actually be clear about reaching our goals and what our goals actually are. The next symposium is going to be on Tuesday, March 18th, same time, same day, well, on a Tuesday. And the third one is going to be on April 8th. That's actually going to be same place and same time as well. I will say that the Peer Mentor program and Toastmasters would not be as successful of both organizations without 2 special ladies in this room right now. So let's give a round of applause to Mrs. Tanya Moore and Mrs. Anissa Howard. Mrs. Howard, this is Mrs. Tanya Moore. So I want to thank them for all that they have done in creating everything that we're going to offer here today. Some of us may wonder, what exactly is the purpose of the Highlander Peer Mentor Brown Bag Symposium? Now, we'll get into exactly what we're going to get out of here today. The purpose of the Highlander Peer Mentor Brown Bag Symposium workshop is to discuss strategies that we can implement into our own lives to solve our time management and personal productivity problems. To basically, we can implement that into our lives and we can accomplish our goals more effectively, and we can take control of our lives. I will say this, it's a wonderful time to be alive. There's never been in human history as many opportunities as there are for us today. There's literally a tremendous amount of opportunities. We're actually drowning. We're drowning in opportunities. So what we're going to do here today is find exactly, out of the millions of opportunities we have here in our world, what exactly is it that's going to be specific for us personally. And we'll decide that. That's a personal decision. With that being said, with all the opportunities that we do have, what is it that you guys expect to achieve here in our time together today? Anyone? Let's start with Miss Kanithia. Yes.
Well, I expect to plan my life goals out today. I mean, I know that I want to own my own company, my own computer company, and create software that would, clean viruses off
Mrs.
computers.
Steve Jobs, excuse me.
Oh, okay. But I want to further my business plan. That's what I want to do today.
I like that. Anyone else? Mr. Ron Savage.
Well, considering that you mentioned that this is going to be about goal setting and whatnot, maybe gain some clarity in that area. Clarify some things.
Exactly. That leads me to the next slide. A lot of the information that we're going to be talking about today is going to be from the book entitled Eat That Frog. Eat That Frog is a book by Brian Tracy that gives us 21 different ways to stop procrastinating and take control over our lives. When we say eat that frog, the frog is our biggest, most toughest goal that a lot of times we procrastinate about, but if we actually did it, would provide us with the most achievement in our daily lives. A lot of us have already eaten some of our frogs. Like, we're in college. We made it, guys. We're in college. So that's a big frog that we've made so far. Can someone read? Before we get into this, I am a big fan of quotes. I love quotes. And I think Napoleon Hill is a classic. I think Quotes, they're short, concise, and they provide a great amount of inspiration in a few words. I want someone to read this for me.
There is no one quality that one person possesses to win. And in that, the finest, what is it?
Definitely.
The finest of purpose. The knowledge of what one wants and burning desire to achieve it.
What does that mean to you?
If you really want it, you just go get it.
Exactly. I like that. Now, yes, we'll talk a little bit about this one. Like I said earlier, your frog is the biggest, most important task when your life is procrastinating about. Now, what exactly does Napoleon Hill mean by you can become a winner by having a definiteness of purpose? Definiteness of purpose, that's knowing why you want to do something. Am I right? Okay. Now, the knowledge of what one wants and a burning desire to achieve it. So this is knowing exactly what you want. Okay, let's write this down. Know our why. That's that definiteness of purpose. Now, then he says, the knowledge of what one wants and a burning desire to achieve it. That's that what? You guys follow me? Or am I wrong? Tell me. Let me know. You guys be back. All right. Now, why plus one? And then at the beginning, he starts off with what it takes, what you have to possess to win. So we have, he states two things: definiteness of purpose, knowing that why, the knowledge of what one wants, and a burning desire to achieve it. That's your what. And then those two things, you become a winner. It seems like a simple equation. Y plus what equals win. All right? However, sometimes, and I know I have, I didn't always have a game plan. Sometimes we don't always start out with a game plan. But it is a great achievement just to actually have made it to this level in life. So today, we're going to meet Tom. Tom is a student here at Gordon, and he is exemplary. He knows exactly what he wants to do. All right? Tom has clarity as to what it is he wants to do. Now, like I said earlier, before you know your frog and get on the job of actually achieving it, you actually have to decide exactly what it is you want to achieve in each area of your life. That's not just academically, that's in your relationships, that's in your marriage, that's in every aspect of your life, in your future. Anything that's going to affect your future, you have to know exactly what it is that you want. Clarity is perhaps the most important concept in personal productivity. One reason why some people, and we may see some people on campus, we may see some people in our daily jobs that seem to just achieve more in a short amount of time. It's simply because they're actually clear about their goals and objectives, and they don't deviate from them. So, Tom is a student here at Gordon. Let's say Tom wants to be a gynecologist, okay? And he does everything he needs to do to be that gynecologist. He knows exactly where he's going to go. Now, Tom is going to be following us throughout the entire presentation, so we're going to follow Tom, all right? Everybody follow me? Say "ah" if you follow me. All right, I like that, okay. First, before we get to step 2. I have one rule for success, and it's success on achieving your goals. Not just success in life, but success in achieving your goals and having clarity in your goals. And that's to think on paper. All right? All right? Okay. When I think on paper, you want to make your goals actually physical. You want to make them tangible. They cannot be a mere fantasy or a dream. You actually must avoid the common condition with all of our strength, because sometimes we can lose that clarity in as to what we want. And our major reason for procrastination, as Brian Tracy speaks of in his book, is vagueness. Being confused about what exactly it is that you want, or in what order and for what reason. So that goes back to that why that we were just speaking of. I actually have a formula for helping us to achieve our goals and maximizing our productivity, getting to that end point. First step, you guys can, if you want to write, you can. By the way, Tom has his steps down. He knows exactly what he wants to do. Step one, simple. Decide. It's as simple as making a decision as to what it is you really want out of every aspect of your life, probably. Tom said he wanted to be a gynecologist. Let's see what Tom is going to do. By the way, we're going to write this down. Tom wants to be Dr. Tom Brady. All right? MD. He wants to be a gynecologist. I want someone to read this quote for me. We'll get Miss Howard.
Before you begin scrambling up the ladder of success, make sure that it is leaning against the right building.
By one of my favorite people, Stephen Covey. How does this relate to clarity that we're just speaking of, having clarity in our goals? Whitney, I see you thinking.
You can't lean against the wrong ladder trying to achieve the right goal. So it kind of goes hand in hand. If you want to do the right thing, you have to go by the right, I guess, rules.
So let's say this. Let's say Tom wants to be a gynecologist, but he goes to, let's say he majors in business administration. Do you think his ladder is up against the right building?
Definitely not.
Exactly. All right. Step 2, write it down. This goes back to that one rule for achieving our goals. We're thinking on paper, write it down. The goal actually becomes physical. It becomes tangible when you write it down. When you write a goal down, you actually crystallize it and you give it tangible form. You create something that you can touch and see. Now, typically, like I said earlier, anything that's not in writing is a mere dream or a fantasy. Do you hear me?
Yes.
That's right. Okay. So it's a mere dream or fantasy. Now, as in college, we're actually paying for our education. Do we want to live off of mere dreams or fantasies?
No.
Exactly. Step 3, set a deadline to your goal. Okay? Let's say if Tom decides on his way to med school, he wants to write a book. It's just an idea that pops up in his head. He thinks he has the capabilities of actually doing that, but does he really want to do it if he doesn't set a deadline, or if he doesn't set that deadline, that actually gives him room for procrastination. That opens that door. He's not having that sense of urgency in what it is that he's doing. I will tell you guys this, that studies have shown that only 3% of adults have clear written goals. Now, that leaves 97% out. These people that actually accomplish their goals, or they actually accomplish it 5 to 10 times as much as someone who doesn't have clear written goals. So that means that a lot of people, 97%, are living out of mere dreams or fantasies. There's no plan in place, okay? That leaves room for lack of motivation, vagueness in what we want, misdirection, and it opens the door for many mistakes in our life. So by the time that we actually reach the near end of our lives, what we all do have in common, we may have experienced a lot of mistakes because of having that misdirection and that lack of written goals. All right? Step 4. Step 4, we want to make a list of everything it is that we need to do to achieve that goal. So, with that being said, I want you guys to give me a list of what it is Tom needs to do to get to become a gynecologist. Let's throw out some ideas.
Find a local meeting.
Say it one more time.
Find a local meeting.
Okay, find a local business. And you say that you find a business for his practice, or okay. For his practice. What else?
Internship.
Internship. I like, yeah, exactly.
Is Tom earned a bachelor's degree?
The degree.
I see. You gotta add that before you get to the next level. Exactly. Okay. So he's a finished undergrad.
So find a school that's tailored to his major, so as far as going to the right school that will best fit his future.
Mm-hmm. So find a school that has exactly what he wants after undergrad, right? All right. Can everyone read this? I know my hand are maybe kind of fast. One swift right now. What else? Any other ideas? I know Ms. Moore has some ideas.
He needs to utilize his network.
Okay. Utilize his network. So you want him to find other in his practice or close enough that he can network with to know.
Best practices.
Okay. Let's say network. So we have a good list here. You think any other ideas? Come on.
Tom needs to figure out why he wants to do it.
Why? All right, guys. So I think that's 6 things. That's pretty good. This actually leads to step 5. Now, step 5 is organize the list that he's created in step 4 into priorities and sequence. Okay? So we're going to organize what we have. I need to keep this. Which one do you think here, and we're going to organize this chronologically. What needs to happen in each step? What would be first, you guys?
Find why.
Finish undergrad or find what?
I think find your why.
Find the one. Okay. I like that. So number 1. Find why. And 2.
The
would say network. First.
I mean, 'cause that's in
So,
school.
finish undergrad would be number 2?
I say find a school tailor to you.
Yeah.
You gotta do some kind of work before you go
You
into
mean
Yeah, I was
after
gonna say
undergrad. So
research.
find the school that
Oh,
he
no,
needs to
no,
go
no,
to.
no, no.
Do some research.
Yeah. What med school is he
Oh, no,
on
you
med
need to
school?
do undergrad
First, he needs to
first.
finish undergrad.
Can we add
Okay.
something to our list? He needs to research and do his homework.
Yes,
Ah,
I like that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
research.
Research exactly what?
His options.
Okay? Research his options. Anything else?
Apply, we also need to apply for scholarships, but that's that thing too.
We're talking, money now that we have to pay back, So scholarships. Okay. You guys are good. So what would go out of this list, what would be number 2? We've already found his why. We can cross that out.
Then research is on.
Research is options, so we'll say that's number 2. Okay? Number 3.
Scholarship.
Now, this is going to be scholarships for undergrad or scholarships for med school?
You don't need to know.
Okay?
Neither one is you.
All right. For undergrad and med school. All right, so we got 3 down. Number 4, what would be next? Now he hasn't even found his undergraduate school yet. Now he's
Sorry,
Undergrad is good.
all right. So I like that. Okay, find his undergraduate.
internship.
And keep in mind he is a student here at Gordon, so he's finding the next place after Gordon he wants to go to finish an undergrad. So he found where he wants to go to undergrad at. What's next? We have networking level. We had finding which med school he wants to go to. We have internship, and then also finding his business practice.
And internship and networking.
Internship and network. Find an answer. And then we have, you said, network for number 6.
Network within that internship.
Okay? So are you saying basically these two can go hand in hand?
Yeah.
Exactly. You network with them. Okay? I like that. So that means we actually have one more left. That leaves us with finding, well, 2 more. Finding a school tailored to his what specifically he wants to do. He wants to be a gynecologist. So we can figure out which med school he needs to go to that offers an oncology or gynecology program. Then, after graduating, then he can find specific business practice that he can practice in. Does that sound about right? Now, do you guys see exactly how I'm creating a list? We've listed out every single thing he's going to take to get to where he wants to be. All right, he's been clear about what it is that he wants. Now, step 5 is simply just putting everything in an order by priority and sequence. All right. First, we found that why. Then we have to research our options. We've got the scholarships for undergrad and for med school. He found the next undergraduate school that he wants to go to after he leaves Gordon. He actually gets an internship in the next undergraduate school. and he's networking in that undergraduate school, okay? So he's using that network to, he possibly can use that network that he's using in his internship and at his new undergraduate school to get to med school or the next level, where he wants to be, okay? He found his medical school, and then after that, after graduating medical school, now he can go actually find a place where he wants to practice at. So he's completed all of his education. Let me write this down. Now, is this pretty clear to you guys? Exactly how to prioritize and organize those goals that you want to achieve? All right. Well, there's 2 more steps. We're only on step 5. Say aye if you're with me. Everybody that needs to be. Okay. Step 6 is simply taking action. Taking action immediately, executing that plan. That's basically going forth. You've already organized yourself into what exactly it is that you want to do. Now you take action on that plan. You guys have actually completed that so far as getting into your Gordon College. Now we can actually get to the next level. Okay? We can use the same plan. This can be used over and over again. Step 6. All right? Now I would say this, an average plan that's vigorously executed is far better than a brilliant plan that is not executed, of course. Step 7, which is the last step. We're going to resolve to do something every single day in our lives that moves us towards that major end goal. Okay? After finding that clarity, what it is that we want to do, then we actually resolve to do something every single day that moves us toward that major goal. We can build these tasks into our daily schedule. Perhaps if Tom wants to also put on about 50 pounds of muscle, he knows that he needs to go to the gym every single day. Or he can actually do something every other day at least to get him to that end goal. Never miss a day though, okay? So we want to keep pushing forward. This drives us. Having a clear goal, this leaves no vagueness or confusion as to what it is that we want to do. And now we have an activity for you guys. This is the purpose of the paper you have in front of you. It's great for notes. On the other side, you can actually, anyone need a pen, by the way? Before we get started? I want everyone to close their eyes really quick. Now, imagine that you're at your retirement party, okay? You have good food, nice music, a lot of friends that you've had for years and years and years, a lot of previous co-workers. Now you invited some of those older friends to your retirement party and they ask you, what do you regret not having done in your life? Now at your retirement party, you're 65 years old. You start looking back at your life and making a list of all the things you wish you had done but didn't do, okay? Now, based on where we are in our life right now, guys, we probably have an idea as to where we want to go with this. So I want you actually to take on your paper right now, you can open your eyes, rewrite everything that you wish you would have done at that 65-year-old retirement party and tell us everything, at least 5 key points throughout your life that you would have made you feel 100% fulfilled by doing those 5 things. So what 5 things throughout your entire life will make you feel fulfilled when it comes to your time to retire? And if anyone wants to, you guys want to join in as well? You can just tell us 5 things. Okay. By the way, what's your name? Ernie. Gary. I'm Dorian. Nice to meet you guys. Thank you for coming, by the way. that statistic, I want you guys to keep that in mind about the 3% of adults. 3% of adults have clear written goals. The people, these people actually accomplish 5 to 10 times as much as people of equal or better education, but for whatever reason, they never took the time for themselves to find out what exactly it is that they want, and actually putting that into writing. They kept it all in their head. Okay? Remember, goals that are not in writing lead to vagueness, confusion, misdirection, and many mistakes. Anyone ready to share?
Oh, we gotta share all of them. We can
No,
share
you don't have
some of
to.
them? Okay.
Whatever you feel comfortable with.
Traveling the entire world, maintaining my goals, and learning how to save money better.
Okay. So learning, you want to be financially stable at 65.
Right.
You want to travel the world
Mhm.
and have accomplished all your goals.
Right.
That's fulfilling. Okay. Anyone else? Sure.
I'll go, I definitely would say owning 4,500 company.
Okay.
To be more specific, targeting youth entrepreneurs, changing people's lives. I love to help people get feel good to know that you impact someone. And just maintaining a consistent, having a consistent willpower and just be spiritually fulfilled.
I like that. I do. Anyone else want to share? I know Darius has something.
I said to create a foundation tailored towards my career. Create a function.
And you are, before I go, you've already done that, right?
Well, the business part, not the foundation part.
Okay.
Create a functional business of a working team, in which I'm doing now, but I want to be able to say that I've done it at 65. And be well traveled.
Okay, I like that. So we all have similar goals, and a lot of the times it's just that we don't have it in writing. I want to thank you guys for coming out today. Keep these 5 key points in mind, because this is the beginning of the game plan for the rest of your life. Okay? Now, this is actually going to lead into the next symposium, which is going to be on March 18th. That's going to be on a Tuesday as well, here, same time on a Tuesday. And I look forward to seeing you guys there as well. We probably will try to get more people at the next one, okay? So thank you guys for coming out. I want to thank you for your support, everyone.